Okay. I think that's a good stand. No? There we go. Stay. Okay. And the remote is here. Okay. Let's watch the playback. Oh my god, there's a white screen somewhere in there. I don't want anyone to see it like flashing. I think it's this one. No, it's not. Okay, I know which one it is. It's right here. Why isn't it doing it? Copy. Paste. There you go. Okay. Annoying me. It looks so rough right now. I kind of want to do the line art today, just to kind of get a feel for what it's gonna look like when it's like not looking like so rough. You know? Let me see. All right, so I guess I'll put a layer here for clean lines. Hi, or are you animating? Yes, I'm animating. What are you making? I'm making my show Social Spills. So my show is called Social Spills. I finally decided on a name. Yay! I went through like a whole bunch of stuff to figure, but anyways, I live stream every morning. If you guys haven't been here, which I guess not, because I do this every morning. But I'm animating my first pilot solo. And I draw my characters on here, and I talk about their lore and their background, and their personalities. And then sometimes I do the animation on here. Okay. I kind of want to start with like my character, and then I'll just go back and do the clean lines for everything else later. I just feel like my thing is still a little too rough, but it's okay. I think we're gonna go in with a 5. I kind of want to go for that thick line art that they did in the 90s. I thought I wanted to do kind of like a more modern like line art, but I don't know. There's something about 90s line art that just makes me feel nostalgic, even though I didn't grow up in the 90s. I'm not a 90s like super fan. Like I don't like go around like saying like, oh, everything was better in the 90s. I wish I was born in the 90s or anything. But I do like their art style. So I do take a lot of inspiration from like 90s cartoons. Also, I'm sorry if my voice is a little raspy, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna start over because I should have what's it called, lower the opacity on the layer that I'm tracing. It'll do it. Okay, let's go here and lower it to, yeah, that looks about right. Yeah. Oh my god, did I not? I did, so what the heck? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I guess the hair layer is making it look darker than it is. Okay. Alright. Oop! And she... Okay. Let's start off with a face. It's a little easier right now with that the lines are kind of blurred. Love it. Oh, thank you. I love it too. Hello. Hi, Nick. What's up? You guys, I need to tell you, you need to remember to drink water when you eat salty foods, because I didn't do that, and I woke up and my mouth was so dry, and on top of that, I, what's it called? On top of that, I bit my mouth yesterday when I was eating soup. Or sorry, I bit my mouth yesterday when I was eating a piece of chocolate, and then I ate soup after that. So now it hurts really bad. C'est la vie. I think that's the trashiest thing I've ever said, to say la vie. Nothing much. I'm sort of stressed since second semester of school just started today. I'm trying to get some stuff sorted out. Oh, I feel for you. I know how stressful school can feel when you're in it. In high school or in like college? I have been, over the weekend, I have been studying some other cartoons that I didn't study before. They were recommendations from a few people that I know. And that was, the ones that I studied were the Boondocks. And there's another one that I looked over the weekend. high school senior. Oh my god, that's awesome. I'm so happy for you. Graduation soon. But yeah, no, I can see why it would be stressful. You already have that, and then on top of that, you probably have like, I don't know, college stuff that you're sorting out. You gotta take SATs or ACTs again if you have to. AP test, AP end of course test, school mandatory end of course test. That's a lot. It is.
Is your pad ready?
Oh my god. I swear, like the commercials that pop up, I have to be so quick um to turn down my volume because it'll copyright my streams. And then if we have a really productive stream and I get a strike, like it won't let me post it later on. Like if people want me to post my streams so that they can watch them later, it's gonna be really difficult. I'm not planning to go to college as for what I want to do, which is being a tech support specialist. All I need to do is get certifications, which isn't hard. I'm not trying to discourage you right now. I'm really not. If that's what you want to do, you should really go for it. I would suggest going to college for that just because my partner, he wanted to do that and he passed all his certifications and he applied for hundreds and hundreds of jobs. The 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 saturation for tech support specialists is really, really high right now. I'm just letting you know just so that you know it. But if that's what you want to do and that's the route you want to go, then by all means. But I'm just, yeah, because we went through that. And the tests are not cheap. They're like $300 a pop per time that you take it. It's really unfortunate, to be honest, about how things are working out as far as like all the job markets being super saturated. I don't like how that looks. Ah, I erased something I didn't like. I'm sorry that I didn't mean to. Yeah, all you can do is try. I'm just letting you know because I don't want you to have to go through something super difficult without kind of knowing what you're getting into, I guess. I feel like if you go into something without knowing, even if it is hard, and you still decide to go through with it, it's easier knowing that it was gonna be hard to begin with than like finding out like when you're in the thick of it, you know? I feel like when that happens, you feel blindsided and get discouraged more easily. So that's all. That's it. I just wanted to say that. Um, but yeah. Okay. I am trying to see if I like the line art so far. So I'm gonna erase the bottom line art. I'm gonna kind of make. Looks alright. I might change it later. I don't. I don't know what fits with my art style because it's not necessarily 90s. It's not necessarily 2000s. Like mid 2000s. It's just is what it is. Maybe I'll create my own line work style. Who knows? Animation is always changing. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, should I do another character draw live, or should I do an animation live? I don't know if people get bored with watching me do line art. It's not sexy. It's not fun. Or sorry, it's not fun to watch, I feel like. Or maybe it is. Maybe I'm like really out of touch. Maybe people really like watching other people do line art. It can be, I guess, satisfying. Hello, new people who just joined. I'm trying to remember, like, okay, I think it's this one. Dude, I never noticed how loud my air conditioner is. Okay, I think I tell this part now. Or, oh, I didn't realize I had like misaligned. Ones like that. I do want to kind of give that 90s aesthetic that like certain parts of the hair like do have wider line art. I like that style. Kind of like almost like a shadow. I think that's a really cool art style, personally. And I think it takes a lot of skill to make it not look messy. Like I just did. Oh, I didn't. It was just like the, what's it called? The brown underneath. I'm gonna go under and erase the brown because it's bothering me. You know what's stuck in my head right now is that scene from Adventure Time where Fiona was like, I never asked you for anything. Whenever I ever asked you for anything. And then and then Jake is like, it's like, yesterday you said, take me to see chips and ice cream. It's a Broadway smash. I don't know why. I love that scene. It's so freaking funny. It lives in my head rent free, for sure. Oh my god. I was like, what is going on? I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. Okay, cool. Hi! Oh, hi EEG. What's up? Hatsumiko's in Fortnite. Is she? That's cool. I'm sure a lot of the Miku fans are gagaing over that. If they still play Fortnite. I think from what I've heard, it's died off a bit. But I think they're still on the leaderboard, so I don't know how true that is. See, the only thing that I don't like about thick line art is that, like, you can't have the detail work. It has to be a lot more chunky. Chunky detail work. I mean, sometimes it's cute, don't get me wrong. I like chunky lines. It's the whole reason I started doing it in the first place, but it does make, like, certain things a little bit more difficult, I would say. Like this. What the heck is this? Why did I even draw this? What's wrong with me? I think this was a bad design on my part. The rest of the frames look really good. I don't know what I was thinking right here. Alright, we'll turn this off. See, on this side I did really good. So I don't know what's up. Well, I'll say I did moderately good because it's still kind of weird looking. That's a little bit better. But I'm gonna delete this line. Ugh, gross. I guess that's fine. I am gonna make it just a bit thicker right here. Or wider. Boom. Okay, I think that should help with some of the awkwardness. What do you watch in your free time? I mostly watch animation videos and indie animation. So, like, I think I'm the only. Well, it says 5 on mine, but anyways, what's it called? I usually watch indie animation, and animation channels. So, or I'll study references. So I'll watch some old cartoons, uh, to kind of reference and learn about different techniques and different like cartoon anatomy styles and things like that. Sometimes I'll watch videos on background creation. So just a lot of studying at home and also a lot of just trying to support the community. And indie animation is something that is really difficult if you don't have a fan base, um, because you have to still do daily necessity stuff, but you don't have like a big corporation like paying you to do it. So yeah, I try my best to like go and watch as much indie animation as possible. It's kind of hard because the YouTube algorithm just keeps giving me the same animations, when I know for a fact that there is more out there, younger, what's it called, an animation, even, or just like animation that just never got its chance because people weren't interested in that topic at the time, and it didn't get pushed. So I don't know. Okay. Same YouTube videos from the same creators. Dude, I know. Me too. Like, I swear, like, I look up animators on the search bar, and in like for the first like 100 or so videos, it's the same 4 creators over and over and over. And I love those creators. I'm not being a hater in that sense. But I love those creators. But at the same time, like, I know that there's so many young or smaller YouTube channels for animation, and they're just like not getting pushed at all. Like, you don't see their work. You do not see it. Um and um also like after even after like the 500, if you do see like smaller animators, they're like they're not even in the same, like, it's fine because there's animators everywhere, but like they're not even in the language that I watch animations in. And I speak a few languages, so it's none of those languages. Like, I speak a little Korean, I speak Spanish, I speak English, I speak sign language, but and I speak a little French, but I don't get videos from that. I get videos in languages I don't understand, and I'm just like, okay. And I'm like, I know for a fact that there's a lot of Spanish animators. There's a lot of Spanish animators. There's a lot of younger or smaller channel American animators, and I just don't see them on my search bar, and it's really unfortunate. I feel like I have to watch like 17 smaller channel videos to get one on my recommended. That's how bad it is. Hi Linux, what's up? Hammond, what's up? I'm going to give you a few smaller channels to watch if you want to get into some other animators. Squaba's blowing up right now, so Zuzu Tunes. There's another one, I can't remember her name, dang it. Bunimations. What's it called? Dang it, I'm blanking right now. But I do follow a lot of like smaller channels. I'll get a list ready for you guys so you can see it, but that's all I can think of right now. Okay, so we're gonna line the bed now. I do want to make the line work for the for like the backgrounds. You guys, my dog yarped on her blanket. If you know what yarping is, I'm sorry. No one should have to go through that struggle. Let's feed you, Zach. You weirdo. Come here, girl. Bro, what the heck? Okay. I'm back. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Like I said, my dog yawned. Mayo Mations? Who's your biggest hear me out? Mine is Frontman from Squid Game. I don't know who Frontman is. I only watched the first season of Squid Games and I barely remember it. I only know like the overall concept of Squid Games at this point. And I know that the guy got kidnapped or man-napped. I don't know. Maybe Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny is smart. He is he's sarcastic. He has a good sense of humor. He's more or less responsible for whatever he does, and he's kind-hearted, just to not to people who are you know, already awful. What you drawing? I'm drawing my show. I'm animating right now. Okay, I think I want to go just like one layer down, I guess. Or sorry, one. I don't know what you would call it. One line width. Zaza, you're disgusting. Girl, you need to chill. Zaza's my dog. And she yarped on my bed this morning. You bad girl. No, she's not bad. I'm just upset that she did that. Zaza, get off with your nasty throat breath. Go away. Me and her are cool like that. She bites me in the face. I tell her that she's stinky. Like, it's just the vibe we have. She's shaking me right now. My mom thinks I'm doing homework, but I'm watching this. No, you should do your homework. No, actually, my biggest hear me as Momo Ice. I don't know who that is. I'm gonna go for a bit. Okay, bye, Linux. My biggest hear me out. Actually, I don't know. Very hot dude in a black mask and black everything. Oh, so you like the idea of basically creating your own image of who is underneath that mask. That's why. That's what people who like masked figures. One, they don't know what their type is, or two, they like to just have a blank model to project all of their likes onto. It's also a mysterious like factor, I guess. I just think that's funny. Okay, let's see how that looks. Well, you have to fill it in, so. Bloop. I don't know if it's thick enough. I don't know. I do like that top line, so I might do that around some of the other lines too. I think it's throwing me off because some of the background layer is still kind of like scratched up, so I'm like, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. My biggest hero is Caitlyn from Arcane. Nah, but like girls like that, like Spider-Man, grow up to be what? Better cut that off real quick. That is not true. Nah, cause the girl in my class treat him like God. They probably treat him like God because he's not full of himself. He's not full of himself. He carries on like this very nonchalant, nice person. That's what I think about Spider-Man, at least. Like he just does it just to like he knows that he's not overly strong, or he doesn't even have like people in his life that he really thinks are worth that are nice to him, and he's like, I want to do this for people because people always help me. Like, no, he just wants to do it because it's the right thing to do. you know? They freaking pray to him. I mean, that's a little weird if they actually do that. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Okay, so animating's gonna take a while, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna show you guys what I had with the animation that I like up to where we finished yesterday. Oh my god. Hold on, let me put a blank. There we go. Okay. That's what we finished yesterday. So we have a good almost 10 seconds. That's pretty good. I'm really proud of this yawn. It's not my best yawn work, but like, I think it's funny. Okay, and then, thank you. I'm just gonna, oh my god, 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 oh my god. Zaza, are you laying on the remote? No, I'm on the remote. Okay, sorry. Like I said, I have to turn down the volume when there's a commercial because YouTube stuff. Anyways, I'm just gonna show my characters real quick and then I'm gonna get ready for work and I'll see you guys in the next stream. But here are the characters so far. I also made a community post, so if you guys want to take a look at that, you can. If you missed or you just want to take a closer look at the characters. And I'll kind of put the names down the line. So that's Danny, Lola, Jace, and Argo. And then these are my new characters. I made them yesterday on the stream at last night. And I haven't named them yet. I'm playing around with the name Chanel for her character. But I haven't decided on her name. I'm pretty sure I want to name her Janie. So Janie and Chanel. And then these are some more characters I have. I haven't named him. His name is Monty. His name is Codes with a Z at the end. And her name is MJ or Mijin. It says message retracted. I can't read that. Do you support LGBTQ? Also, they're so cool. I do, and my show is actually going to have a lot of LGBTQ situations, but not your typical like coming out story. I want to show like actual like interactions between people and the LGBTQ community. My show is called Social Spills. So basically, my show is just all about real situations that happen, and not sugarcoating anything, not making my show is not about finding hidden lessons. All right, I mean, if you learn a lesson from watching my show, good, cool, awesome. I mean, that obviously is great, but like it doesn't go in with the intention of always like you learn this lesson at the end of the show, at the end of the episode. That's not my intention, at least not right now, and I hope not in the future. Yes, I actually was just talking last night on my stream last night that I want to make a non-binary character. So I'm going to be designing that today. And I will probably color it on my stream at night. So I stream at like 6 p.m. PST, or anywhere from 6 p.m. to 7, depending on what I'm doing that day. But yeah, these are my characters so far. I have a lot of characters right now that I still have to design and draw and stuff. I just have their lore and their backstory. I don't have their what's it called? I don't have their whole thing kind of put together just yet, since I am doing this solo. If you guys want to see, so the mini-sode should take me about right now, I guess like a month and a half to do. It's going to be anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes. And if you guys want to see it sooner, the best thing that you guys can do for me is just watch my animation videos. The longer you watch my videos, the more they send it out to other people. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe. It all helps. And hopefully I get to launch my pilot minisode sometime in the next month. One thing you could do is make an annoying little brother that pisses everyone off and make mass destruction. See, okay, hold on. I'm gonna address this before I leave, because one of my biggest things is that I want to create real characters that don't overshoot their personalities, right? I want every single person to feel like a real person, not like and I feel like even though there are people who do that, right? There are kids who I don't feel like they cause mass destruction all the time. I feel like that's not something that everybody can think of, like, oh, do you know a person like this? I want everyone to be able to think of a person like this when they look at my characters. Even if it's just like, oh, I remember somebody in high school that was like that. I remember somebody in my middle school that was like that. I want it to be very realistic. And I want everyone to have good traits and bad traits. So yeah, so I'm not going to do like very big foils. If they are foils, I'm going to create like just very minuscule things that can be like, oh, that's how they're different. Definitely watch Name by Leaf or Stick. I don't know about that. Maybe their nickname could be Leaf or Stick, but I want their name to probably, I don't know, something that is very non-binary. I'm gonna do my research. I always love watching research videos to make sure that I'm accurately designing my characters. I also like to make like little focus groups. I talk to people of the type of character that I'm trying to create. So, you know, like if I'm creating a Black character, or a character that is non-binary, or a character that has autism, or a character that has an amputation or something like that, or a parent or whatever, I take a bunch of people and I ask them questions about their life and how they feel that people perceive them, or how they perceive other people, because that's important too. Like, it doesn't matter like how people see you all the time. It's also important like how you see yourself, right? And I want all of my characters to be very introspective, to a certain degree. Not one-dimensional, more complicated, yeah. Most non-binary people call themselves Leaf or Stick or something. Cameron, though, you can talk to me about any stuff. Thank you. Yeah. Why did you choose Cameron instead of Leaf or Stick or something? The good trait can be... That could be cool. Like I said, I do want my characters to be very complex. You could also make like a character like somebody who bullies. Maybe. I do want to show characters that are, you know, somewhat rude. People are not gonna like this, you know, but one of the best things about being an indie animator is that I can have creative discretion, right? And that sometimes means that people aren't going to like my characters, and I want them to dislike my characters. I want them to be like, oh, well, they shouldn't have done this. This is not that woke. And I'm going to be like, yeah, it isn't. If you don't like it, sorry, move on, because this is real life. Sometimes there are things that don't make sense. There are things that a bad thing and a good thing can exist at the same time, and that's just something we have to get over, because they do exist.
and if we don't talk about them, then people can't create, people don't know what to expect when they're in that situation, right? So say there's a transphobic person, but they're a really nice person overall, but they're just transphobic. Like, what do? Like, you just cut them out of your life. They're such a good person to you. They've helped you. They've loved you when you had no one. They've done so much for you, but they're transphobic. What do? Do you just cut them out of your life? Like, at that point, like, what is a greater evil? Just to allow them to seep into, like, they've taken care of you so much, but at the end of the day, if they have one indiscretion, like, are you going to just throw away the whole relationship? Most people aren't going to do that. Most people will say that they will do that, but they won't. And is that even the best decision, or is it something that you can kind of chip away at and help them to realize that there's no reason to be transphobic? Is it just something that you look past? Is that a lesser evil? What is that? And those are some of the things I kind of want to pinpoint in my show. I want there to be someone who's like, who does cut them off, and it's just like, I don't know why you're still friends with that guy, if you are friends with them. And I want somebody to be like, well, they take care of me. They've been good to me. I don't want to just burn the bridge or whatever. I chose Cameron because I really like that name. And I don't know, I thought Casey at first, then I landed on Cameron. I just really like it. Did you choose it because it was something that was like, it could be seen as both masculine and feminine, or neither? One of my ex-friends was a transphobe. She was nice at first and comforting, but then she started being mean and saying stuff like, your dysphoria doesn't even exist, you're overreacting. Yeah, sometimes that does happen, and sometimes that's because they're uncomfortable in their own skin, and you know, that's just something a lot of people have to deal with. They do like lash out at people. But yeah, I do want to, that's what I mean when I say complex characters. I do want to have that, you know, like, maybe if there is a kid who just is constantly doing stuff that's annoying people, why does he do that? Does he do that because nobody pays attention to him? Does he do that because he sees that other people get attention from him and he just likes it? Does he do that because he do that to people that he finds are awful people, so he just wants to take advantage of the fact that he's a kid? Why does he do that? You know? I didn't like it when people called me emo, but I don't care, and I got used to it. Yeah. Hold on. Nobody believes in your third gender. God said there was only two. Yeah, I definitely, glad I found your channel. There's a few days ago. I've been catching your lives ever since and watching your videos too. Oh, thank you, Fabian. I'm glad that he wants the attention and is ignored at home. I mean, I do wanna like preface this by saying, like, I don't like doing like the very overdone character tropes, because one of my biggest things and one of the main pushes for me to do this show is because there's so much, like, all the cartoons, even though they're great, right? A lot of them I get deja vu watching them. Like, some of the things people say or the ways people act feels very the same. Like, and no hate to these two creators. I don't want anyone to get hate, but because I love both shows. I watch both shows. Both of the shows, I watch them and I love them. And they're great. But if you go to the show, something Space Discounts or something like that. Deep Space Discounts. Yeah, the show Deep Space Discounts and the show, obviously, The Amazing Digital Circus. If you watch the first 2 episodes of both shows, you will get so much deja vu. It's not even funny. Like, so much deja vu. Specifically with the characters Ragatha and, what is her name? I'm sorry, I just started watching Deep Space Discounts not too long ago, so I'm not like too familiar with the character names. But it's the blue girl. She's one of the main characters for the first 2 episodes, so you'll see her right away. Jax is pretty cool. I love the Amazing Digital Circus. Me too. I love it so much. Yes, camera, because it's gender neutral and it just represents my personality. It's hard to explain. Just imagine what somebody called a camera would look like. Yeah. Jax is pretty chill. I think Jax is cool. I really like what the Amazing Digital Circus is doing with Jax, especially on that episode at Spudsy's. Oh my god, that was a really good episode for Jax. I feel like a lot of people think that it was an episode for dang it. Sorry, my brain is fried, you guys. I think it's Kingle? The one with the ribbon arms. Is this gonna mean but also chill? You know what I won't spoil it then. I think it was a very big episode for Jax though. And I think Jax's character, at least the way that I'm analyzing him, is that he's been there for so long. And at first it was just like the way that he was like, oh, like this is fun because like I don't get to do a lot of stuff in real life. I can't do a lot of stuff. I don't have any freedoms. But then after a while of him being there, I feel like his personality changed to I'm doing this now as a coping mechanism, so that because I'm stuck here anyways, and this helps distract me from the fact that I have nowhere to go. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Cameron. I am very introspective and I love to analyze and break stuff down. I think that's why I love making characters. My dream job, if I ever got into the industry, would be character design and story building. But mostly just because, like, I don't know, I feel like I get really invested into people's lives. That's not always a good thing. One of the the shows that I like to watch are right now indie animations for Amazing Digital Circus, Murder Drones, Metal Family, Deep Space Discounts. There are a couple more. I can't remember right now. A lot of the what's it called? Dang it! It's blowing up right now. Actually, I don't. It's about this like OC. It's about this OC. I don't remember the title. This OC that comes out of the book, and there's like characters from each from like a bunch of like different cartoon genres in a girl's bedroom. If you guys have ever seen it, I can't remember the freaking name right now. You could get into it. You're amazing at drawing and designing. Thank you. And maybe if I launch this correctly, like people will reach out to me. But at this point, like if I tried to go to an animation studio, even as to go as an intern, they'd probably laugh in my face. They do not. I'm pretty sure like art studios do not take freelancers just like that unless they have connections. You have to go to art school, and I am not going to go to art school, at least not right now, because it is expensive, and I just do not have the mental brain power to deal with that, to deal with like all the debt that comes with going into art school. And I think that's one of the ways that they kind of can tell. They're like, are you willing to go into debt for us? Do you have that commitment? I do not. That's one of the things about my character, is that I will not put myself in a bad situation when I have people to take care of for my own personal gain and dreams. That's not something that I'm willing to do. Yeah, I mean, if my show does well, I could see probably like them thinking like, oh yeah, sure, because they see that I have the capability of creating a whole show, and having people respond well to it, and that shows a lot, and that's like a different route of like showing your commitment to animation and the field overall. There's these videos where OCs through the years are like spinning a wheel. It's like an evolution. Oh, no, it's not that. Dang it, what is... I can't, hold on. Maybe I can find it on here. I think it's like cookie something. Chocolate Chip Studios or something like that. Oh my god, I have hiccups right now. Oh, Ramshackle. If you haven't seen Ramshackle, oh my god, that one's so good. They only have one episode right now. The pilot's the only episode right now. But oh my god, it's so good. I watch all of their lives, their recorded lives that they put on their channel. If you guys want to watch other lives that are already pre-recorded, that one's really good. And their show is great. I love their characters. I will say it's not my favorite out of the ones that I'm watching, only because I like all the characters. I don't particularly like the characters that like, I don't hate any of the characters. Obviously some of the personalities are kind of negative, but that doesn't mean I don't like the characters, because there's nothing to dislike about them, really. If I like something too much, then I don't know, there's not that feeling of conflict within you. Oh my god, my friend Nick was in here, and I didn't even realize it was them. I didn't remember their like YouTube name. I'm so upset at myself. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, I don't think I have it on here. Sad face. Okay, well, let's see. Chocolate Chip. Let me see. Chocolate Chip Studios. Chocolate. Chip Studios. Oh, there it is. Chocolate Chip Studios. Oh, it's called The Art of Murder. Would not have patience for animation. So annoying, because I want to animate, but I cannot concentrate. So I want to read, but I cannot focus. It's okay. It literally took me so long to be able to focus. I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD, because I could not do it for the longest time. What do you expect me to do? Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, they're really great if you like indie animation. All of those creators are just ungodly in my eyes. The fact that they can create something of such good quality. So I hope that I can live up to their standards, or have my own standards, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to go to work now, because that's what adults do. And I'll see you guys in the night stream if you show up. My new video for story time is probably gonna come out in like 3 weeks. But until then, my old video's up. Bye, you guys.